Have you ever wanted to make positive changes and stick with them? In this video, we explore 21 days to lasting change. So don't forget, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, so you never miss a video from Monday Morning Wellness. Now let's talk about the incredible power of habits. Habits are really the building blocks of our daily lives. They shape our routines, influence our decisions, and ultimately determine our success. So whether you're aiming to eat healthier, exercise more, practicing daily affirmations, or boost your productivity, forming the right habits is key to lasting change. Now, you've probably heard the saying, it takes 21 days to form a new habit, right? But is there any truth to that? Let's explore it together. There have been a lot of studies done about habits and changing habits. Studies show that the timeline can vary depending on the complexity of the habit. Are you trying to stop smoking when you've done this for 20 years? Or are you trying to incorporate journaling into your daily routine for better relaxation and to promote better sleep? Two very different habits. One so much more complex and challenging than the other. While 21 days might work for some habits, it will take longer for others. Let's take a closer look at the science behind the 21 days to form a habit concept. While it's true that habits can take varying amounts of time to solidify, the 21-day framework serves as a fantastic starting point. It all boils down to the way our brains work and how habits are formed. So our brains are incredibly adaptable and incredibly capable of changing throughout our lives in a phenomenon known as neuroplasticity. When we repeat a behavior consistently, like drinking a glass of water every morning upon rising, our brain starts to create a neural pathway associated with that behavior. These pathways become stronger and more effective with each repetition. Hence, each morning we get up and drink a glass of water. The more we repeat the behavior, the more these neural pathways are reinforced. So over time, these pathways become our default response to certain cues. This is how habits are born. They're like mental shortcuts that our brain takes to conserve energy. We get up, we know that the first thing we're going to do is drink a glass of water. Now, about that 21-day rule. Research conducted by Dr. Maxwell Maltz in the 1950s found that it took 21 days for patients to get used to changes resulting from surgeries or amputations. This observation was later popularized as the 21-day rule for forming new habits. And while it's a great starting point, more recent studies have suggested that the average time for habit formation is really closer to 66 days, with some studies saying 200 days to make a lasting change. Now wait, take a deep breath. Do not get discouraged. It does not really matter how long it takes to form a new habit. You are looking to make sustainable lifestyle changes. That comes with consistency, day after day. However, 21 days is a great goal. It's a great start. And it gets the ball rolling. And from there, then you're working on days 21 to 66 and 67 to 90 and so forth. This is not about perfection. It's about consistency and it's about your commitment. Also, keep in mind it takes time to form a habit based on a few varying factors. Earlier, we mentioned the complexity of your habit, right? Stopping smoking versus starting to journal. Simple habits like drinking that glass of water every morning might take far less time, while more complex habits like making time and space for daily meditation, journaling, or exercise are going to take longer. And individual differences play a key role. Some people might naturally adapt quicker than others based on your mental commitment. Regardless of the exact time frame, as we said, consistency is key. And when you consistently repeat a behavior over time, it becomes integrated into your routine. This is when you really start to feel those positive impacts. For example, rather than saying, hey, I'm going to hit it hard, I'm going to go to the gym for 2-hour workouts at least 4 to 5 days a week, and then I blow it. I can't beat myself up, but instead I can break those into smaller habit-forming allotments. For example, why don't I start by saying, hey, I'm going to go to the gym 15 minutes, 3 days a week, and I'm going to schedule myself 2 rest days. Then the next week, I'm going to go for 25 minutes, and so forth. Now I'm able to get consistency under my belt. I'm able to get the formation of that new habit under my belt. And now I'm able to actually start resonating with what I'm trying to accomplish. Exercising 5 days a week. And I can build from there because I start to feel a sense of success. Remember, the goal isn't to just reach 21 days. It's to integrate that behavior, whatever you have chosen, into your lifestyle so that it becomes second nature. Second nature, like drinking that glass of water as soon as you rise in the morning. You can do this. You've got this. And at Monday Morning Wellness, we encourage and support what we call 21-day challenges. This really helps to get you started, to really be your springboard. So whether it's listening to affirmations for 21 days in a row, and help us be your accountability partner by placing something in the comments like, done, got it, day 1. However you do it, it helps you be consistent. At times, you're going to feel like it's 1 step forward and 2 steps back. That's fine. That's all a part of the journey. Hey, think about babies. Think about babies learning to walk and to crawl. Right? They start by crawling. Then they start by pulling themselves up and work their way up to walking. Now it becomes second nature. But it didn't happen overnight. It was a gradual process. They fall down, they get back up. They fall down, they get back up. And they do that a lot. And as a parent or grandparent or caregiver, you didn't just throw your arms up and be like, well, that's it. That child is never going to walk. Of course not. It sounds silly to say. Instead, they formed a habit. They consistently kept trying and failing until one day, off they went. Success. We don't see a lot of people crawling all day long. Now, another reference I'd love for you to take a look at is a book by James Clear. He wrote a New York bestseller called Atomic Habits, where he actually breaks down into 4 laws of habit formation, a feedback loop, if you will. Cue, craving, response, reward. The 4 laws of behavior change are a simple set of rules where you can build better habits. Number 1, make it obvious. Number 2, make it attractive. Number 3, make it easy. And number 4, make it satisfying. So let's talk about each of these briefly, because I think they're powerful. Make it obvious. Rewarding yourself immediately after demonstrating a habit. This allows the brain to make the connection between the action and the reward. Hence, I like this, I will do it again. When you're training a dog, action, reward. When you accomplish something good, action, reward. Your children have a positive behavior. You verbally say, great job, nice work, well done. Action, reward. The second, make it attractive. You have to make those habits enticing, and that's going to be different for each of us. Maybe it's a new yoga mat, or maybe it's a new yoga outfit to make you feel good so that you're going to practice yoga on a daily basis. Make it easy. You're trying to eat healthy. You're afraid you don't have the time. Go to the farmer's market. Buy fresh fruit. Buy fresh vegetables. Stock your refrigerator with healthy food. Food prep ahead of time. Eat the healthy food rather than grabbing fast food. Make it easy on yourself. And then number 4, make it satisfying. Make your own reward system. Mark off days on a calendar, or provide a small reward for completing your action for a full week. You're already doing this on social media. Think about it. You make a post on a social media app, and there's a reward. It's a like or a love or a follow or a response. This is a reward. Do the action, get the reward. It's up to you to determine what that looks like. So, yes, there's hype in 21 days to transform your life. Absolutely. However, now that you understand that it's a process to make a lifestyle change or form a new habit. So whether you're adding something like daily affirmations, meditations, healthy cooking and eating, exercising several times during the week, daily journaling, or even drinking that glass of water every morning upon rising. These can all become habits, one day at a time. Now, you can manage your expectations. You can manage your levels of motivation and even your emotional commitment by committing to make small incremental improvements. So yes, the concept of 21 days allows you to work slowly, but you cannot get to day 21 without the step on day 1. So remember that each day brings us one step closer to building that better version of ourselves. And 21-day challenges, 21-day increments have great value into helping you work your way to these new habits. The concept of the 21-day challenge, it's a great starting point that can set you on the path for lasting change. Start simple, stay consistent. You got this. Until next time.